In this video, we will discuss about kingdom Protozoa, its important characteristics, then about two different pathogens, that is Plasmodiophora species and Spongospora species, with its life cycle or disease cycle. So see this video till the end and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Hello friends, welcome to my channel Plant Pathology Pathshala. I am Jumishri Meher, PhD scholar from Banaras Hindu University. In my previous video, we have discussed about the classification of fungi, its outline, okay? And the fungi are classified into two major groups, that is the fungi-like organism and the perfect fungi. Further, the fungi-like organism is classified into two kingdoms, that is kingdom Protozoa and kingdom Chromista. And the classification is based on the presence or absence of the cell wall in it. The kingdom Protozoa, it lacks the cell wall and have a plasmodial thallus, whereas the Chromista group or the Chromista kingdom, it contains a cell wall made up of cellulose, not the chitin. In this video, we will discuss the Protozoan kingdom and its different important characteristics and also the important fungi or plant pathogenic fungi included in this group with its life cycle. So let's study this. So kingdom Protozoa. Most of the fungi included in this group are non-parasitic in nature. Only few are parasitic one. The only phylum under this kingdom which is pathogenic in nature is the phylum Plasmodiophoromycota. Under this a single class is there, that is Plasmodiophoromycetes, and a single order is there, that is Plasmodiophorales, and single family is also there, that is Plasmodiophoraceae. It contains two important plant pathogenic genus, that is Plasmodiophora and Spongospora. Then let's discuss about the characteristics of this pathogenic phylum, that is Plasmodiophoromycota. It is obligate endoparasitic slime mold. It means it needs a living host for its growth and development. As it is endoparasitic in nature, means it grows inside the plant cell. Okay. It needs a living cell for its growth and multiplication, and it will grow inside the cell. Then the thallus is holocarpic. It means entire thallus will either convert it into a vegetative structure or it will convert it into a reproductive structure. Based on this, the plasmodial thallus of this fungus is categorized into two types, that is sporangiogenous plasmodium and cystogenous plasmodium. When the thallus is converted to produce thin-walled sporangia or zoosporangia in which motile zoospores are formed, that will be called as sporangiogenous plasmodium, whereas when the thallus will convert it to produce cyst or the resting structure, it will be called as cystogenous plasmodium. So, sporangiogenous plasmodium or the thallus will produce asexual spore, and the cystogenous plasmodium or the thallus will produce resting structure or the cyst. So, these two type of thallus is based on the mode of reproduction. Okay. So, in sporangiogenous asexual mode and cystogenous sexual mode. तो किंगडम प्रोटोजोआ के अंडर एक सिंगल फाइलम है जिसमें प्लांट पैथोजेनिक फंगस पाए जाते हैं, दैट इज द फाइलम प्लाज्मोडियोफोरोमाइकोटा. And under this two important plant pathogenic genus are there, that is Plasmodiophora and Spongospora. ये पैथोजन ऑब्लिगेट पैथोजन होता है. इट मीन्स ये अपनी ग्रोथ एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन के लिए एक लिविंग होस्ट पे डिपेंड करता है, एंड ये एंडोपैरासिटिक इन नेचर होता है. मीन्स ये प्लांट सेल के अंदर साइटोप्लाज्म में मल्टीप्लाई करता है. देन इसका थैलस होलोकार्पिक होता है. इट मीन्स either the thallus will convert it to रिप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रक्चर और ये कन्वर्ट हो जाता है एक वेजिटेटिव स्ट्रक्चर में। जो थैलस वेजिटेटिव स्ट्रक्चर में कन्वर्ट होता है उसको बोलते हैं स्पोरेंजियोजेनस प्लाज्मोडियम, और ये प्रोड्यूस करता है एसेक्सुअल स्पोर दैट इज मोटाइल जूस्पोर। whereas जब ये सेक्सुअल स्ट्रक्चर में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है इसको बोलते हैं सिस्टोजेनस प्लाज्मोडियम, और ये प्रोड्यूस करता है सिस्ट और द रेस्टिंग स्ट्रक्चर। नाउ यू आर क्लियर अबाउट द थैलस टाइप। नेक्स्ट about the zoospore. Zoospore of this group of fungus are called as heteronod zoospore because it contains two whiplash type flagella which are unequal in size. Hetero means different. In this picture or photo you can see here a zoospore is there and it contains two flagella. One is longer and another is shorter one. Whiplash type flagella means the base is broader one and the end portion is becoming thin. Okay, this portion is broad and this is thin, that's why it is called as whiplash type flagella. We have discussed in my previous videos on asexual reproduction that the zoospore or planospore or immotile spore of the fungi, two types of flagella are present. One is tinsel type flagella and another is whiplash type flagella. If you want to know more about this, please check the playlist or the link for that video is given in the description box. You can click on that. So, in this group, two unequal size of whiplash type of flagella are found in the zoospore, which is therefore it is called as heteronod zoospore. Next, about nuclear division. In this phylum Plasmodiophoromycota, the unusual type of nuclear division is observed, that is known as cruciform type. In this photo you can see here the N means nucleus or the nucleoplasm and the C means centriole or the chromatin. So the nucleoplasm is dividing perpendicular to the plane of division. This is the plane of division and nucleoplasm is dividing in perpendicular direction. Okay, so it is forming a cross-like structure or cross-shaped structure. Therefore, it is called as cruciform type nuclear division. Okay, and this type of nuclear division is only found in Plasmodiophoromycota. So this is very important. Please remember this. Next, come to the reproduction. In this fungi, two type of reproduction is seen. One is sexual and asexual. The sexual reproduction is performed by isogamous planogametic copulation. Isogamous. Isogamous means iso means same and gamous means gamete. So the copulation between the two similar motile gametes is occur. Means two similar size motile gametes will fuse and form the zygote. Okay. Then next come to the asexual reproduction. The asexual reproduction is performed by biflagellated zoospore that is having two unequal size whiplash type flagella. Okay. Next come to the disease it causing. So two important pathogens are there which is causing two important diseases. First one is the Plasmodiophora brassicae. It causes club root disease of crucifer. The root portion or the underground portion of the plant is converted into foot and toe like structure. Okay. And next one is Spongospora subterranea. It causes powdery scab of potato. The skin of the potato become very rough, and this here you can see very rough skin is there. It appears like a scab. Okay, that's why it is called as powdery scab of potato. Next, come to the disease cycle. The zoospore that is motile with two unequal size whiplash type flagella swims, and when it gets its plant root or host, it will infect it, it will penetrate and multiply inside it. Due to the multiplication of the plasmodium or the zoospore, the cell of the roots will convert it into unusual size and forming galls. It may form toe and foot means finger like structures, okay, and it is due to the hyperplasia and hypertrophy. Hyperplasia means unusual increase in number of cell, whereas hypertrophy means unusual increase in size of the cell. It multiply inside the root cell until a unfavorable environmental condition arise. When unfavorable environmental condition occur or the plant become dead, it produce resting spore inside the root cell, which is liberated into the soil, and it can perpetuate inside the soil, or it can rest or hibernate inside the soil for a longer period. Again, when favorable condition arrive, it will get its host, the cyst will germinate and the thallus will produce the zoospore, which again infect its plant root or the host root, and this infection cycle will repeat or continue like this. So this is about disease cycle of fungus under the Plasmodiophoramycetes. तो हमने डिस्कस किया जो जूसपोर होता है वो हेट्रोनॉट जूसपोर कहा जाता है क्योंकि उसमें दो अनइक्वल साइज का हुई प्लास्टाइक फ्लाजेला होता है। देन न्यूक्लियर डिवीजन को हम क्रूसीफॉर्म न्यूक्लियर डिवीजन बोलते हैं क्योंकि जो न्यूक्लियर प्लाज्म है वो अपनी डिवाइडिंग प्लेन के जस्ट परपेंडिकुलरली अरेंज होता है जिससे ये क्रॉस शेप स्ट्रक्चर फॉर्म होता है जिसको क्रूसीफॉर्म टाइप न्यूक्लियर डिवीजन कहा जाता है। देन रिप्रोडक्शन दो मेथड से होते हैं। फर्स्ट इज सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन जो कि आइसोगैमस प्लानोगैमेटिक कॉपुलेशन से होता है, मीन्स दो मोटाइल गैमेट्स फ्यूज होके जाइगोट बनाते हैं। देन इन एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन जूसपोर से होता है जो कि बाइफ्लाजिलेटेड होता है। बाइफ्लाजिलेटेड मतलब दो फ्लाजेला होते हैं, दैट इज द हुइप्लास टाइप फ्लाजेला। नेक्स्ट कम टू द डिजीज में इसमें हमने दो डिजीज देखा, दैट इज द प्लाज्मोडियोफोरा अब्रासिकी कॉज करता है क्लॉव रूट ऑफ क्रूसीफर। देन स्पोंजोस्पोरा सबटेरेनिया कॉज करता है पाउडरी स्कैप ऑफ पोटैटो। नेक्स्ट अबाउट द डिजीज साइकिल में हमने देखा जो मोटाइल जूसपोर होते हैं वो जब अपने होस्ट के रूट के पास जाते हैं तब जब उनको होस्ट रूट मिलता है तो वो उस पर पेनिट्रेट करते हैं एंड उसको इन्फेक्ट करते हैं, उसके सेल के अंदर वो मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं क्योंकि ये एंडोपैरासिटिक नेचर है। जब ये मल्टीप्लिकेशन करते हैं तो होस्ट के अंदर कुछ बायोकेमिकल और फिजियोकेमिकल चेंजेस होता है जिसके वजह से हाइपरट्रॉपी एंड हाइपरप्लासिया होता है। हाइपरप्लासिया मीन्स इंक्रीज इन द नंबर ऑफ सेल एंड हाइपरट्रॉपी मीन्स इंक्रीज इन साइज ऑफ द सेल। तो साइज और नंबर ऑफ सेल इंक्रीज होने की वजह से जो रूट सेल होता है वो उसके साइज में चेंजेस हो जाता है जो कि फुट और फिंगर लाइक स्ट्रक्चर बनाता है एंड गॉल्स फॉर्मेशन करता है। देन जब सेल और जो प्लांट डेथ हो जाता है या फिर कुछ अनफेवरेबल एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन आता है तो वो थैलस कन्वर्ट हो जाता है सिस्टोजेनस थैलस में एंड प्रोड्यूस करता है रेस्टिंग स्पोर दैट इज द सिस्ट। और जब प्लांट मर जाता है तो वो सिस्ट लिबरेट होता है सॉइल में और वो वहाँ पे सॉइल में हाइबरनेट करता है फॉर लॉन्गर पीरियड। उसके बाद जब उसको फेवरेबल कंडीशन मिलता है या फिर होस्ट का रूट का स्टिमुलस मिलता है तो वो अगेन जर्मिनेट करेगा और थैलस प्रोड्यूस करेगा जो कि होगा स्पोरेंजियोजेनस थैलस एंड वो स्पोरेंजियोजेनस थैलस से प्रोड्यूस होगा जूसपोर जो अगेन इन्फेक्ट करेगा अपनी होस्ट के रूट सेल्स को एंड अगेन ये साइकिल ऐसे ही रिपीट होता जाएगा। सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट किंगडम प्रोटोजोआ। इट्स ओनली पैथोजेनिक फाइलम प्लाज्मोडियोफोरामाइकोटा। I hope now you are clear about its important characteristics and the disease cycle of this phylum. So, this is the end of this video. In the next video, we will discuss about kingdom Protista. So, if you found this video useful for you, Please like this and subscribe my channel and share this as much as possible. If you have any type of doubt, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Have a nice day.